So here we are with another crazy idea of a game. This one I have a partner with. She makes games, but like in just text and stuff. She doesn't code or anything, but she's got great ideas and has been like writing all the backstory and all of how the dice system. So, anyways, as a game master, you would get this menu here, which you can add admins. The game holds 10 people's data. So if I wanted to add a player, I'll add myself. You just pick their name, and then you wait a moment, and that person will get a menu that will come. Oh, I'm already in the game. Well, let me take myself out. The hardest thing when making stuff like this is making things to add and remove. But the game works with no HTTPs. It's all onboard memory. So it holds 10 people's skills and everything. So you add a player, and it will check around you, and then I'll be a wizard. And you wait a few moments, and it's going to auto attach. It's going to save my data, and so I have my little player sheet here. My skill, my will, my fate, my armor. There's enough when you first get it to buy one weapon. You can buy any of these weapons. I'll do a staff. And then you click them when you go into fights, and you can use magic and battle. There's all kinds of weapons. There's axes and stuff. They all come up here. And the game will save in its memory anything you find along the way. Because in each one of these areas on the map, there are dungeons that open. And then I've come up with this click system for all this. Now right now these are doors. It's going to do a stat check. I just have the doors set for a DR of 2. If you don't have a 2, it won't let you through. But if you have a 2, it'll open it up. Which, as a game master, you can add beasts to bring in. You can put as many as you want that they would have to fight with different DR levels. There's traps. There's just like any dice game that you could have. So the game master can go ahead and hide things in these rooms on his HUD. As a player, you click along here. Once again, we got another door. I have to work on the placement of all this. I mean, I'm just getting this part developed, where it opens it up. And we have different layers of these for each part of the map. And then there's also hidden magic that you can make one of your weapons magic. There's a hidden forge in here that you can find. But once again, we're developing everything I'm developing as we go, so it's just kind of, in parts right now. But I came up with a combat system and pretty much the traps, the doors, this system where it's mapped the whole face out into sectors where I click, it acknowledges. I don't think I went any further than here. Yeah, no. See what I mean? I'm not right. It's not even supposed to do this right now, but like an example, you'll be able to click different areas. These are all doors, and the system knows if it's a door to check your stats level to make sure you have the skill or whatever it takes to do that there. Once again, it's still all in development on that. But it's been an interesting build, and then you have different areas. Each one of these, this is like supposedly hell. It's our little layout. There's a backstory on it. This is a prison in hell that you must break into and save a soul. So you get a campaign together. You can play up to 10 people can play in a campaign, and it will hold everybody's data and where you stop. So say it takes like a week to do a whole campaign, it'll save everybody's data. And if you have people that like don't come back and play anymore, you can remove their name. You can add and remove players, add and remove game masters. I don't even know what start does yet. I got doors just done. Next I'm going to do traps. And then once I get all this going, I'm going to make a HUD for the game master, so there won't be all these menus. They'll have their own HUD. They'll just click this, and if they're on the game master list, it will attach their HUD. If you're a game master and you just want to play the game, you hit that, and it will look to see if you have a character. And if you do, so how it knew that I had the staff that I bought earlier. It knows I'm still out of money. There's and it's not like a huge weighted system either. This is my memory system I came up with, but it's not that bad. It's not like some big huge weighty thing. I figured out a way to break down the player data advanced skills into a simple little code, and then I use that to save everybody's. These auto attaching HUDs are just like a blank. I don't like things that people have to go in their inventory and dig out and stuff. They lose things. So you just, as a player, you click, it attaches your HUD, it will go right back to whatever inventory you found, any magic you have, and then we're making expansion packs. There'll be more games that you can play. And that's my game idea. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it. It's been a couple months. It took me a month alone to make the board and make all this in mesh and then make it. It's only 9 impact. I needed to keep it. I wanted to keep it at 10 max. So I still have one more prim to add somewhere if I want to. But this is one prim, a little tree. So 10 max for everything. 10 players. Kind of 10 and 10. That's weird. Anyways, thanks for watching.